Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Mike and Kim here. Hope you're having a great day or night. Today's adventure brings us to something we've never done, right, Kim?
No.
We've never done this. When we moved from Chicago to Arizona here, you know, we've looked at like the gun laws. And, you know, I always saw people selling guns and ammo and all this stuff out here like it's nothing, like it's candy bars.
It's a little strange. It's like the Wild West.
Yeah. So, here I am drinking my coffee this morning, and I look on Facebook, and somebody says, what's the best pawn shop? So I replied back, and, you know, people were listening to pawn shops. I said, well, I'm always buying, you know. What do you have? Message me. So this woman messaged me, and she got 2 handguns. So I said, how much you want for them? She came up with a price. I said, ooh, that's a good deal. So right now we're running to the ATM to grab some cash and gonna meet her at the gas station. She's on a Harley. She might shoot us, take us down. It could be a police sting operation, who knows?
Well, I looked up the laws. It says that this is perfectly legal when it's 2 private sellers in the state of Arizona. Arizona's very lax on their gun laws, so.
Yeah. And we ran the serial numbers online.
Yep, we asked for the serial numbers. She didn't hesitate, so. And I made up a bill of sale.
We were doing everything that we think we're doing right to make sure we're not going to get arrested here. You know, and again, I know some of you guys are watching this, you're going to be like, oh, come on, really? The drama, you know, with this thing. I buy guns all the time, never have an issue. But again, for us, this is our first time doing this, so,
I'm still not sure how I feel about it.
We're a little scared, a little nervous. You know, I mean, how's this going to go down? She's going to be in the parking lot of the gas station. Here's one gun, and here's the other gun.
I'm already a little skittish with guns, so I see some classes in my future.
So today should be fun. I'll also show you guys what sold recently here on eBay. So let's see what we do today. All right, we got the cash. Kim, how you feeling?
Nervous. I'm feeling nervous.
We were driving to the ATM and we saw the woman drive by on her Harley trike, followed by a whole group of Hell's Angels. Well, you're just saying to me, you said, why do you always get me in these situations?
I said the things you get me into.
I mean, it's no different than like buying a bunch of NES games, right?
I feel like it is, though.
I do too, because it's like, wait a minute, this kind of feels like naughty, right? Like
it does.
Like we're criminals.
Like Bonnie and Clyde over here.
So I told Kim, I said, once we get these, you know, there's no need for us to start hitting thrift shops and stuff like that anymore, man. We're just gonna go up for the bigger game, right? Joking, just joking. Don't report this.
Someone's gonna report the video. I think these 2 are on a crime spree.
I just watched them on YouTube buy 2 pistoles on Facebook, and now they're gonna go on a rampage. They even mentioned Bonnie and Clyde. All right, so we're about 5 minutes away from the meetup. Let's see how it goes. All right, we're pulling in hot here at the gas station / truck stop. Let's see if we can find her. There she is right there under the big Petro sign. I see her with the trike. Okay, here we go. You nervous, Kim?
Yes, I am.
It's right here to the right. There she is on the bike. She's ready for us. I'll be your huckleberry. Mission accomplished. You feel better now, Kim?
I actually do. Like, she's a very nice woman.
Mm-hmm. Even she was like, well, I read through the online stuff too, and I didn't really know what.
Yeah, and she was fine with signing my paperwork that I wanted her to sign, and so.
But she was a little firecracker, man. She had some handguns in the Harley there.
Yeah, she was something else.
So we got a good deal on what we got. It's humid as heck here, that's for sure.
I feel like I'm melting currently.
So we're gonna head back to the house here. I gotta package up some orders, take those to the post office, and just keep doing what we do. All right, let me show you guys what me and Kim picked up in terms of the firearms here, and spent a total of $200. We got all these 38 and 9 ammo in here. It's quite a bit, believe it or not. I think there's some hollow points in here. American Gunner. So that was nice. This was one of the guns here, 38 Special. It's a Ruger LGR. These look like they were in like pristine condition. I don't even know if they've been fired, to be honest with you. I was just looking at it. That's not a bad gun there. This one here, this is kind of an entry-level gun. kind of a cheap gun. The Jimenez Arms. It's a model JA9, and it's got 2 clips. Got a lock there. 9mm. Again, this one looks to be in pretty pristine condition. Again, I didn't ask her if she fired them. I should have, but just from looking at these here, I mean, they look pretty solid. Now, again, this isn't a high demand gun. It's like I said, I think you could buy it for like $150 or $200 brand new, but I'm happy with the buy, to be honest with you. $200. We got this 9mm here. We got this 38 Special. By the way, it's the same one they use in Breaking Bad. A little good old Walter White. And some ammo here. So at some point, you know, I'll clean these up, see if there's anything really wrong with them before I go out and fire them, and see what we do with them. But it's amazing to me that you could just go down the street and buy guns. Pretty crazy, pretty kooky, but I like to buy, and if the opportunity comes across again, I'm more than happy to buy more guns, that is for sure. Alright, time to hump this madness to the post office. Okay, let's dive into what's sold here recently on eBay. You guys might remember this item here. I've had it for a while. This was actually at the flea market. Zero interest for this at the flea market. Nobody even looked at it or picked it up or anything of that nature. So I decided to throw it in an auction at some point when I was at that flea market. Started a bid at $5 with like 7 lumps on a log sitting around looking at it, and nobody even bid on it. And I'm like, well, okay, it's worth more than that. It's a World War II U.S. military headset, kind of like a field of radio communication. I got this from a guy that used to work for me. I paid $5 for it back in the day, and I took an offer on eBay for $45 shipped on this. I paid $3, I believe, for these at a thrift shop a couple weeks ago, seems like. Maybe it was a month ago. I don't know. Time's just flying by. This was that Polo by Ralph Lauren Adante men's tan leather slip-on loafer shoes. They sold rather quickly, within about 3 days of me posting it on eBay. This used pair sold for $38.95 shipped. So a couple of months ago, I had a viewer that watches me here on YouTube that actually lived pretty close to me. He reached out to me and asked me if I'd be interested in buying out the rest of his estate there. And went over there, took a look. We reached out on a deal, and I scored a lot of good stuff. Not too sure I'll make a video about it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm not too sure. But I sold a lot of good stuff out of that lot. This one here, I saw the corner of my eye when I was walking around, and I was like, I know that's worth money. You know, people love this stuff. It's like, you know, the Anthony Robbins stuff. This is a foreclosure investing explained real estate system. Marco Rubel, I believe that's pronounced right. I don't know. The Niche to Wealth. This sold on sale for $236.50. I listed it as in used condition, but I would say there was everything was pretty much sealed except for a couple DVDs. So not a bad little flip there. And in terms of how much money I actually had in this particular item, maybe $1 or $2. Pretty crazy. This was a really nice find as well. I bought it in a storage unit, digging around, looking through the boxes, and saw some old books. I'm like, hey, these are probably worth some money. You know, when you look at these things, they could be all over the board. And a lot of people think, you know, books is just Amazon. That's not the case at all. Don't get me wrong, you can sell a lot of books over on Amazon and make some money. I've just always had better luck with vintage and antique books on eBay. But this one here was interesting because there was a box full of books, and I talked to the guy that ran the facility, and there was 2 units that day that went up for auction. I bought one, and I didn't realize the second one was part of the other. It's the same tenant, but supposedly that one was chocked full of books like these, and I'm kicking myself in the butt I didn't buy that unit. Anyway, it is what it is. This is the Agony Column 1916 Earl Dare Biggers Charlie Chan Mysteries, hard copy first edition, and this sold for $73.10 plus $5.19 medium mail shipping for a grand total of $78.29. I might have had a penny in this book. This also came out of a storage unit I picked up. It might have $1 in it. It's a Nintendo Wii Mario Red video game system with the controllers, cords, fully tested and works. The controller was missing the back battery case, but it really didn't matter. You know, the prices of Wiis are kind of all over the board. They do sell. They're not bringing in the money that they used to, but they do sell if you get them for the right price, and they could be quick flips. This one took less than a week to flip for $51.95 shipped. I paid $1.99 for this just a couple weeks ago at the thrift shop. It's a Spalding Larry Yogi Berra USA Vintage Leather Baseball Catcher's Mitt Glove, and sold within 3 hours of me posting it. Probably sold it too cheap, but I made some money off it. I'm happy. It sold for $37.95 with free shipping. This is a cool story on this one. When I was selling at the auction a while back, I flipped some stuff. I forgot what it was. I know I posted on my Facebook, which is Morning Cup of Joe. I flipped something and I took that money, which was like $5, and I threw in like $10 to buy this this Vitamix 3600 stainless steel heavy duty blender. And it sat on eBay for a while. I was probably the highest priced person on eBay selling this, but this thing was just pristine. So I knew there a buyer would come along at some point. Ran a sale and it sold. $131.75 plus $27.95 shipping for a total of $159.70. And the last item we're going to be talking about today came from the thrift store. Paid $1.99. It's that Spalding Roger Maris autograph model vintage leather baseball glove. Had this listed here. Had some Action Jackson right off the bat on eBay. One guy says, would you take $30? I said, nope. I said, it's full price, or you can wait until it goes on sale in about 14 days. But he looked at that, and then 24 hours later, he bought it. So it sold for $47.95. Gotta love that thrift store money. You know, finding some of these items, you know, $2 and the $40 is darn good. You know, again, you're not going to find stuff like this every day, or maybe you could, or maybe you don't. I don't know. You just got to be on the hunt. You got to be on the prowl. Appreciate all of you guys watching today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, hit the thumbs up. Hope you guys are out there making some cashola. Hopefully you're being productive, finding opportunities, finding different ways to resell, getting creative. Go out there, be great. Till next time, I'm out of here. Peace. Vlog over.